So today's video is going to be that crazy foundation video that keeps going around where everyone is mixing all of their foundations. I'm doing that for you guys today. Not only has it been really requested, but I really wanted to do this. I don't do videos like this that often, like the ones that are all over the internet, like 100 layers of foundation, you know, like that crazy one that was going around. But every time I see this video pop up on my subscription feed, I'm like, I really want to do that. There's something about mixing all of my foundations together that gets me really excited. I'm gonna link Sophia Nygaard down below. I believe she's the one who created this video. I believe she's the first one to do it. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I'm gonna link her channel, her video down below. Definitely check her out. I feel like she started like a crazy trend. I have been seeing this video everywhere. So I'm so sorry if you're like, oh my gosh, another one of these videos. I'm over it. I'm not. So I've seen a lot of people do this video with like 100 foundations, and even though I am a beauty influencer or whatever you want to call us over here, I don't have as many foundations as, well, okay, I have over 30 foundations, and I know that that is crazy, that's a lot, but I feel like there are other people on YouTube who have a lot more, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. There's actually like 2 foundations in here I've never even used before. Like I just got this Flower Beauty foundation, never used this before. Also, I just got this Dior Forever Undercover 24-hour foundation that I've also never used before. So I'm really excited to see how all of these mix together and how they perform on the face, like how they wear on the face. It is like 3 p.m. so it's probably gonna be a really crappy wear test. I should have filmed this video earlier, but I am gonna come back at the end of the day and show you guys what the foundation looks like. Even though it's not gonna be that many hours, I'll probably show you guys after like 5 hours more or less. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bowl from my kitchen and let's get to mixing. So all the foundations are nicely mixed in this bowl. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit concerned because a few of these foundations squirted out a little bit oily, especially the Milk Makeup one. Had a little bit of a oily situation there. Most of my foundations are a bit dewier and more luminous. I don't really go for that matte look, but I do have a few matte foundations in here, like the Catrice one, the Fenty Beauty one. There are a few matte ones and a lot of luminous ones, but I'm really intrigued to see how this looks on the face. I don't know if this is my color. I think I am a little bit too fair for this right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how this looks on the face. I'm gonna apply half of it using my Love is the Foundation brush from it Cosmetics. It's my favorite brush to apply foundation. And then on this side, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. There's so much foundation in this. I know this video is like so wasteful. You're wasting so much product, but it looked interesting, so I really wanted to do it. Oh, this color isn't so bad. I feel like this matches me perfectly, actually. Oh, that's a lot of coverage. I would say most of my foundations are full coverage, but I do have quite a few that are sheer coverage. Like for example, my Makeup Forever Face and Body. This is like barely any coverage, but it's like my favorite foundation of all time. And then they had to go and replace it with this, which is nowhere near as good. But anyway, I'm over it. It's been a while, so I'm over it. I feel like this is oxidizing a little bit. Oh, I applied too much. Yeah, you see it is kind of oxidizing. Or not oxidizing, it's just getting like a little bit deeper as I blend it. I feel like that Jouer foundation alone will give me like a mask of coverage. That thing is so full coverage. But I really like this finish so far. This is looking really pretty. So I feel, well, let me put the other side on. This even sounds crazy. I feel like I applied way too much with this beauty blender. Like I picked up way too much foundation. Use the other side to pick up some excess product. Going on this side with my beauty blender. I feel like both sides give me the same amount of coverage. The only thing I notice is that obviously the beauty blender side looks a little bit more luminous than this side, but that's obviously because it's a beauty blender. And the water in the beauty blender always just makes your foundation look a little bit more luminous, and it usually shears out the foundation, but I feel like I have the same amount of coverage on both sides. I'm just gonna go over everything with my sponge. Wow, I actually really like how this is making my skin look. It's giving me really full coverage, but I like it so far. I have to see if it settles into my lines though. I already see it getting creasy right there. I already see it, but that's just my face. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? All right, so I have applied all the foundation to my face. This is all that's left over. A part of me really wants to just scoop some of this out and put it in a little jar, but then the other part of me is like, girl, you are not gonna use that ever again. I know it's super wasteful, but at the same time, most of my foundations are gonna go bad before I finish them anyway, so might as well get a video out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see my face. So the coverage is really awesome. It's like really full coverage, which doesn't surprise me. There's so many foundations in there. But when I touch my face, it does feel a little bit tacky. But I'm sure when I set that, you know, that feeling will go away. I don't love how it looks around my nose. That is definitely my trouble area right here. Well, my problem area, it's right in between here and around my nose. Foundation tends to sit there because I have really dry skin in that area. So it does look a little bit cakey around my nose, but nothing like too crazy. And it doesn't look terrible in between my brows either. I'm not hating it. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I'm not hating it. What do you guys think? I really like this glow that it gave my face. I don't know, I think I might really like this. Not that I would ever do this again, but I thought I was gonna hate that combo because I have very dry, sensitive skin and I tend to go for more lightweight foundations. Even if I have a very full coverage foundation, I tend to sheer it out a bit. I don't like that super heavy look. And even though like this feels heavy, it doesn't really look heavy. Not that it feels heavy, but I have a lot of foundation on. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so I put on the rest of my face makeup and I noticed something while I was doing my makeup. I didn't put on any primer. Did you guys catch that? Yeah, I completely forgot to put on primer, which is crazy because I do not put on foundation ever without any primer, but at least I had a little bit of moisturizer on from a couple hours ago when I washed my face. That totally sucks. I can't believe I forgot that, but I'm noticing that like my lines are there, like they're totally there, 100%. But by now they would be a little bit more pronounced, which is weird. I mean, I just applied it like an hour ago, so maybe the lines haven't come in yet, but I'm a little impressed by that, I will say. I do think the foundations got a little bit darker. As I was doing my makeup, I noticed like a significant difference between my face and my neck. But once I applied concealer and all of that, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. And I mean, so far I do like how it looks. You can just tell I'm wearing foundation. Like there's a lot on my face. And I don't know if that's just because I had so much in the bowl. I was picking up a lot of product, but it does look foundation-y a little bit. Oh yeah, and I wanted to tell you guys that I didn't use any of my stick foundations in this video because I didn't want to like scrape a layer off of my stick foundation. I thought that would be weird. So I didn't include any of my stick foundations. And if any of you guys were wondering, that is why. But yeah, I think that's it. This was pretty cool. This was pretty fun. I was really intrigued to see how it was gonna turn out and not so bad. I'm gonna update you guys at the end of the night, see how this wore. Maybe it's like an ultra long wearing foundation or maybe it breaks up after a couple of hours. We will see. I will see you guys at the end of the night. Hello guys, I'm back. Okay, so my foundation has been on my face, well, my foundations have been on my face for about like 5 hours now, and I need to take it off. I just need to take it off already, so I'm just here to update you guys. You know what? It's not that bad. Considering how much I applied on my face, like when I first stamped my beauty blender onto my face, I knew right away. Like I applied a lot of foundation. So obviously because of that reason, my face just looks pretty cakey. The foundation did settle into my smile lines, but you know what? Not as bad as I thought they were gonna settle because I'm wearing a mask here, folks. So it really isn't that bad. The main area of my face that looks bad is this situation around my nose. So it really isn't terrible. And I mean, for 5 hours, this is not so bad. My contour's on and it still looks pretty good. It just looks heavy on the skin. If I had the chance to use this foundation again, like if they bottled this foundation up in a bottle and it was one foundation, I would use it again, but I would apply a lot less to my face because all the foundations I use, I pretty much love. I'm not really one to hold on to foundation I don't like, so I really don't have any foundations I hated, but it was cool to see all of them come together in a little bowl so that I could apply them to my face. But yeah, guys, I mean, that completes this video. It was pretty fun. I don't recommend you do this at home, but it was cool to see. And yeah, guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. What is happening? No! Ew. Yuck. Yeah? Can you see that?